What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new top 10 video. Today we are covering the top 10 sneakers every guy should own, Puma edition. Now, we did do this video for brands like Nike and Adidas and even Jordan brand when it came to the Air Jordan 1 Mid. So if you guys want to see those videos, I'll leave them linked down below and also have a top 10 playlist that you can binge watch as well. Puma is the brand we are covering today, and you guys know I'm a huge fan of Puma. I wear their sneakers a ton. I have a massive Puma sneaker collection, so I'm excited to share this video with you guys. Now, this was sort of my top 10 Puma sneakers for 2019 video as well, but it is a bit late to be posting that video, so this is now just my top 10 Puma sneakers I think you should own. So if you know someone who likes Puma or you're looking to buy some new sneakers that might be underrated, this is the video for you. With that said, I'll leave links to all of these sneakers in the description down below, so feel free to click those and check out the sneakers online. But with that said, let's start off this top 10 list. So one brand that collaborates with Puma a ton is Adder Error, and they always put out fire apparel and sneakers. Now, the top 10 spot is not one of my favorite Puma Adder Error sneakers, but it is one of the few that did release in 2019, and that is the Puma Adder Error CGR. Now, these sneakers sort of have like that Adidas Continental 80 look, but with more of a tech wear, sort of deconstructed kind of vibe. So if you're going for that kind of look, definitely a very unique sneaker, I want to say. There really isn't too much in Puma's arsenal when it comes to sneakers that look like this. So yeah, Puma Adder Error CGR. So this sneaker sort of has that old school low top look, and I really like the diverse materials and colors that they use on the shoe. Now, the colors aren't too bold where it forces you to wear only certain colors. It's pretty neutral for the most part, so you can make the sneaker your daily beater. And I really haven't seen the Puma CGR outside of this Adder Error collaboration. It might be the only one that they've done. But with that said, number 10, the Puma Adder Error CGR. Coming in at number 9 is the Puma RS-X3. Now, I've said this before in the past and I'll say it again, I really don't know why Puma went from RS-X to RS-X3 and they completely skipped number 2. It's beyond me, but they did a really great job on the Puma RS-X3. This right here is the puzzle colorway I have, and it's one of the loudest colorways and also might be known as like the OG colorway for this shoe. The Puma RS-X3 is actually on sale at a lot of retailers in Canada for about 100 Canadian dollars. That's 70 US, and it comes in at such a great price point with a lot of different colorways, so there might be a colorway that resonates with you. I want to say if you're a fan of the Puma RS-X, you'll probably like these sneakers as well, and in terms of comfort, it's pretty much at the same level. Now, you will be able to find some older colorways on sale for maybe 33% off, so again, I'll leave links in the description down below, but there are new colorways out right now, like the Puma and Sonic collaboration. They did a Knuckles and Shadow version, which is black and red, and they also did a Sonic version, or Sonic and Tails version, or Sonic and Supersonic version. But anyways, if you were looking for more of a hype beast Puma RS-X3, the Sonic collaboration is definitely worth checking out. But that's number 9, the Puma RS-X3. Coming in at number 8 is one of my favorite Puma sneakers of all time. It is the Puma Thunder Spectra, this time in the Italy or Gucci colorway. Now, the reason people call this colorway the Gucci or the Italy is because, well, the colors, the flag, you know, green, red, white. But when it comes to the Gucci sneakers, that Gucci Rython or something like that, it's like that famous bulky Gucci dad shoe. It's that creamy upper, and then you have hits of this red and green on the shoe, and that really screams Gucci vibes as well. So Puma Thunder Spectra, Gucci. I've talked about the Puma Thunder Spectra so many times on this channel. I've raved about it like non-stop, so I highly recommend it to you guys. And this colorway of the Puma Thunder Spectra is easily one of the most luxurious and cleanest looks that we've seen so far. Coming in at number 7 is a collaboration with Puma and Rude. Rude is actually designed by a Filipino American, so it's a Filipino American streetwear brand, which is really cool. And I wouldn't necessarily call it streetwear, it's more on like the high-end, high fashion end of streetwear. I think they've even sold it on Essence. These right here are the Puma Cell Aliens. Now, we have seen the Cell Aliens in the past in some other colorways. They really have these old school retro throwback vibes, but these right here is probably the most hyped version of the Puma Cell Aliens, as this really dope black upper, hits of this reflective material on it as well. This aged midsole in the green is really cool too. So these definitely have that like high fashion kind of look. I feel like this sneaker won't appeal to a lot of people, like at the masses. It's not like a shoe that will be generally liked, but if you do have that sort of avant-garde kind of style, maybe you're more into high fashion, then I feel like the sneaker sneaker might resonate with you a bit more. All right, so I know the last couple of sneakers I've told you guys all about are collaborations with Puma. However, the next one is the number 6 spot, and it is a complete GR Puma RS-X. It is the Puma RS-X Core. Now, I've only seen one store in Canada sell these, so it might not be super easy to find, but you can do a quick search on eBay or something like that, or ask around your local sneaker shops. But the Puma RS-X Core really is a really cool RS-X. A lot of RS-Xs are super loud and super bold, but this RS-X has a predominantly gray upper with hits of yellow. Now, you don't see this kind of combo, this color combo very often, and I think Puma did an excellent job executing it this way. I really do think it's one of the best Puma RS-X colorways that really doesn't get a lot of credit because not too many people know about it, but the one store that did sell them here in Canada, Livestock, I think they ended up putting them on sale for like 33% off at most at one point. So yeah, if you can find them for around retail or below retail, maybe 33% off, definitely worth checking out. But yeah, our number 6 spot goes to the Puma RS-X Core. Coming in at our number 5 spot is the Puma RS-X Ferrari collaboration. Yeah, Ferrari. Puma does collaborations with car manufacturers all the time, and they don't usually do them with like low tier car manufacturers like Honda or Toyota. No, they always go for the luxurious car manufacturers like AMG Mercedes, BMW, Ferrari, the list goes on. And I gotta say, this Puma RS-X colorway, the one they did with Ferrari, this collaboration is insane. I saw these in Japan and I regret not buying them. Like, Japan was the only place I saw a store stock the entire like car manufacturer collaborations, like the entire set. They had the AMG Mercedes ones, they had the BMWs, I think they had an Audi one as well, or Audi, however you pronounce it. But Puma RS-X Ferrari, that is the focus for the number 5 spot. I really like the clean white leather upper, the hits of red, and that Ferrari branding on the back. Boom, it looks really dope. I love these things, and whenever I go back to Japan, I'm gonna make sure I cop these like exclusive Puma sneakers, because you have a hard time finding these versions. Moving on to our number 4 spot, it is yet again another Puma RS-X. This time it is the Puma RS-X Tayakasha. Now, Tayakasha, I believe, is a streetwear designer from Shanghai, China, or somewhere in Asia. Please don't roast me in the comments for not fully knowing. I sort of forget now. I knew a few months ago, but I completely forgot now. But he is a streetwear designer from Asia, and I got a few pieces from his collection from the apparel line, and it's really dope. I wear black pair of joggers from that collection all the time, a white t-shirt, and this is the one sneaker collaboration that they did, and it's on the Puma RS-X. This is probably the best RS-X collaboration they did in 2019. The colorway is not bold and like colorful like we've seen in the past on other Puma RS-Xs. It definitely has more of a low-key, subtle flex kind of vibe. I really like this sort of mustard yellow they have on the side of the shoe, and the blue really contrasts it really well. And then you have leather hits in the sort of like burgundy, dark brown colorway on the tongue near the eyelets. It just looks really clean, and it's not a traditional colorway we're super used to seeing when it comes to these kind of sneakers. On top of it having a really dope and unique colorway, and the color blocking of it all is also really unique on its own front, the materials that they use are top tier as well, because this is a collaboration, and whenever it comes to the collaborations, Puma always puts in that extra like energy and time and money when it comes to getting the quality right. So Puma RS-X Tayakasha, that is our number 4 pick. Moving on to our number 3 spot, we have the Puma Thunder Spectra Disc Blaze. Yeah, this one threw me off. Now, these sneakers were exclusive to Japan. I can't really recommend them to you unless you're in Japan, because that's how hard they are to find. Now, these sneakers are actually a collaboration with the Japanese sneaker store ABC Mart. Now, ABC Mart is kind of like you could call it like a Foot Locker Champs level store in Japan. They have them all over the place. That's a place where most like regular everyday people will buy sneakers. And if you're a sneakerhead, you'll be shopping at places like Atmos and Billy's. But ABC Mart is pretty much just like the go-to store for a lot of people. So Puma collaborated on the Puma Disc Blaze to make these right here in the OG colorway with that Disc Blaze technology. It's sort of like a fusion. And the Puma Thunder Spectra is my favorite Puma sneaker of all time. So to see them sort of recreate it with this hybrid look, it looked really, really cool to me. And the Puma displays was really popular in Japan. So putting my favorite Puma sneaker mixed with a sort of like a tech design that's super popular in Japan, making it into this all-in-one sneaker, it was like, damn, I need these. Now, I did find these with the regular materials in an ABC Mart. However, my suitcase was packed to the brim. So if I were to bring them over, I would absolutely go over my like luggage weight limit. So I had to pass on them then. But the version you see on screen right now is actually a special limited version, and I think they released like under 300 of them at a specific time at a specific date in 2019. I don't have too much information on it because the release was so obscure and it came out of nowhere. But if you're a fan of the Puma displays or the Puma Thunder Spectra, I'm sure these sneakers speak to you on some level. With that said, let's get on to our number 2 spot. And before we do, I want to make a quick little announcement. I completely forgot to mention this at the start of the video, but we are doing a Yeezy Boost 350 giveaway over on my Instagram at SneakerTalkCA. So drop me a follow over on there and make sure you guys comment on the post to enter in it. And we're giving away a pair of brand new 350 V2 Zebras. So I know this is a Puma specific video, but I'm sure you guys like Adidas as well. So yeah, Adidas Zebra 350 V2 giveaway over on my Instagram at SneakerTalkCA. Moving on to our number 2 sneaker. It sort of has an honorable mention as well because they did make an alternate colorway, so I'll show you guys in a moment. But the actual number 2 spot would have to go to these right here, the Puma RS-X hard drive. The hard drive is one of the first times that Puma decided to go with this like really thick kind of special material on the upper of the shoe. It makes the RS-X look more of like a tech wear kind of sneaker. And I gotta say, this colorway really reminds me of like the Nike acronym Presto collaborations that they've done in the past. Just the way it all looks, the way it pops on the back, how it's more relaxed in the front right here. It just looks really, really cool. This is one of my favorite, well, it's my favorite Puma RS-X colorway because it's at the number 2 spot. Yeah, if you wanted to get something that was sort of like in a tech wear kind of vibe, a running shoe good for daily use, then the Puma RS-X hard drive is a sneaker I would recommend you check out. And the other colorway, the alternate colorway that they released for this, is sort of a blue version. So here's a look at the blue version on screen right now. I like those as well. So let me know in the poll in the top right hand corner of the screen right now, which colorway do you guys like more? Do you guys like the OG Puma RS-X hard drive, these right here with the gray, the orange, and the neon yellow, or do you prefer the blue Puma RS-X hard drive? But with that said, let's get to the number 1 spot. So if you made it to the end of the video for the number 1 spot, do me a huge favor and smash that thumbs up button down below. It helps my channel out a ton and lets me know you guys about more top 10 videos like this. I try and make them for you guys to give you guys some direction into what sneakers you might want to look into. I recently uploaded my top 10 underrated sneakers video, so check that out. But yeah, getting to the crown, the number 1 sneaker that Puma has put out that I recommend that you guys should check out. It is the Puma Future Rider. These right here have quickly become one of my favorite sneakers of recent years. Like in 2019, they released a blue colorway that I got a sample of. I'm very, very blessed. I love those sneakers a ton. I'll have a photo of them on screen right now. And yeah, these right here, this is the Ride On colorway. This is the more accessible colorway at the moment, but they did just release the blue colorway to the public a couple of weeks ago. So Puma Future Rider, retail price 110 Canadian dollars, so it's about 80 US dollars. They're available at most sneaker stores like Champs, Foot Locker, and of course on the Puma website. So of course I'll leave links in the description down below. And the thing I really like about this is it really has that old school kind of vibe, like the old school runner look, but it has more of a modern twist to it. These are actually inspired by a Puma sneaker from way back, and they just sort of remixed it to a 2020 updated version. Now the colors on these, it all pops. You got the hits of green, you got the hits of blue, the red, this aqua blue. Like the colorways they're putting out for the sneaker have been fire. I even recently picked up a black and red colorway. I'll have that pop up on screen right now, the black and red Puma Future Rider. So freaking dope. And in terms of comfort, they're super comfortable. Well, if I'm like looking for a shoe, I'm gonna quickly slide on my feet running out of the house. It used to be the Air Force One all the time, like the Air Force One Low, but I've been leaving these at the door to replace that because these are more comfortable than the Air Force One. And you guys know the Air Force One, well, at least some of you guys probably know the Air Force One Low is a very comfortable sneaker. I think it is, but yeah, the Puma Future Rider, it beats the Air Force One Low in terms of comfort, and it's cheaper too. So yeah, also some people have compared this to a Sacai, a Nike Sacai LG waffle, just probably because like this on the back right here, maybe the colors. But yeah, if you wanted an alternate sneaker to the Nike LD Waffle Sacai collabs, the Puma Future Rider comes in at an amazing $80 price point with some really great colorways. I'll have a review of these sneakers and a couple other sneakers on the channel very soon, so subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that red button down below for some more sneaker reviews, and I'll also be uploading more sneaker reviews to my second channel, SneakerTalk 365. I'll leave that linked down below or as a pop-up thing at the end of this video right now. Our most recent video was the Pine Green Retro ones, but yeah, I have lots of content on both channels coming very soon, so make sure you guys subscribe. And if you guys made it to the end of the video, comment down below what your top 2 sneakers were from my top 10 Puma sneakers you need to add to your collection, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.